Good morning, Illini. It is November 9th, and we are so excited for today's show.
We have plenty on the show planned for you.
How to make the perfect cup of hot cocoa.
Then we get an entertainment update.
Plus, we welcome in the director of the student production, Mamma Mia.
So let's get started and...
Good morning, Illini!
Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Malik Adel.
And I'm Chris Joe. Thank you for joining us.
Now, Chris, the weather outside is frightful.
See, that is true, but what is also true is that this anchor duo is extremely frightful. Can you believe that in the short, great history of GMI that we're actually the first all-male anchor duo?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy, but I can't think of a better partner to duet with, you know?
Absolutely.
So we have plenty on the show for you today. So let's start off with our daily chat. Our friends of the Daily Illini have covered plenty throughout the week.
So we're going to take a moment and talk about 3 of the top stories happening on campus this week. Now, the first story is that Champaign was actually ranked number 7 out of the top 10 college towns to live in. The list was compiled by livability.com, and they describe Champaign as a perfect mix of youthful population, great job opportunities, affordable housing, and all that sort of good stuff. How do you feel about that, partner?
I think that makes sense. You know, in the 3.5 years here, I think I've had a pretty good experience here at the U of I. Definitely a good place to live. I will say there's one time when I got chased by the local wildlife. I don't know if it was a possum or a raccoon. I saw a bunch of leaves wrestling, and I ran for my life. So other than that, though, it's been a pretty good time here.
Yeah, and there's always something to do. There's something for everybody, you know, so I would totally agree with that assessment.
Yeah. So our second story we have here is a U of I media drone on the quad. Took pictures of a bunch of U of I media students. So they basically use their phones, and it was kind of like a coordination between the phones and the drone, which was really cool. Definitely something that, kind of a unique thing that they wanted to do. It happened on the main quad. It's been used for the end of the year holiday card. I definitely think that's really cool. I wish I would have been part of it, but I think I was out of town.
It's always great when we have an opportunity to plug the College of Media, and also this event was just blowing up my Facebook timeline. I saw, you know, a lot of people were, you know, planning on going to, you know, come out to this. So, you know, it's crazy that, you know, it all happened. It all came to fruition. And our third story is that the EU ambassador is actually coming to campus, and they're on campus today to talk about the relations between the European Union and the United States. And the presentation will focus on the implications of Brexit.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a really important thing to happen, because I feel like we get so hung up in the politics here in the United States when it's such a global world these days. It's such like a unified world that's really good to understand what's going on here as well as abroad.
Absolutely, and you know, what happens in one place will have a ripple effect across the globe. So, you know, it's important to have that global perspective.
Truly.
Thank you to our friends at the Daily Illini. For more on these stories and others, you can go to www.dailyillini.com.